everybody. Ricky Bobby, thanks for watching my channel and sticking with me through all the last couple of years here on our journey together, eh? So today, this is just something simple. I've never really talked about it much. I love cleanup crew. I love inverts. So I've been keeping some inverts now that are pretty cool. Urchins and sea stars and snails and all kinds of stuff, right? So sometimes I keep my tank, as you can see, it's pretty clean. I vacuum the gravel, usually when I do a water change. And my nitrates and phosphates and parameters, I usually keep in pretty good check. So as you can tell from that, tank looks beautiful. So in order to keep everybody happy and healthy, sometimes I substitute and actually feed my cleanup crew to make sure that they're getting everything that they need, because to me, they're pets and I want to take care of them. So here's an example. So I go to the supermarket and I buy clams. And they're like, I don't know, like $1 a piece or something like that. I'll buy like 3 clams a week. And every 2 days, every 3 days, I put them on the half shell. So I take half the shell off, put the meat in the tank, and I put it in the tank, as you see. And what you see here is there are 3 hermit crabs. Believe it or not, it's got a massive shell. That's actually my biggest hermit crab. And I forget the species, it's actually purple. Beautiful guy. And so then the snail actually just came out of the sand and had a bite. I also have a sand sifting sea star right here. So to keep everybody happy and healthy, sometimes I do this, and the fish will come. The fish will come over and have a peck and have a bite of fresh clam. And also, I take pieces of raw shrimp, uncooked, and I cut it up with scissors or a knife. And what I do is, I put it under the sand, like a 1/2 inch, in spots in the front of the tank here, usually in these areas right here. And what's cool about it is, oh, there he is. Look at that. Sand sifting sea star, amazing. Had this guy almost 2 months, no problems. So I put the raw shrimp under the sand, just enough. And then what happens is he goes underneath and eats it underground where he's comfortable and out of the light. And also by putting the food right here in the front of the display, this sea star has never gone to the back of the tank once. So it keeps him in view for me and my family and my friends to enjoy. But he's also getting everything he needs. So, and then like I said, the snails as well will come and have a feast. Because if I vacuum the whole tank spotless, well, then there's not that much detritus for these creatures to eat. So they are eating and they are doing their job as a cleanup crew, but I'm just giving them a little bit extra food once in a while to keep them happy and healthy. Look at that. Let me tell you, sand-sifting sea stars, guys, they're so cool and they're so fast. And one thing he will not do is he will not touch a coral. If he gets close to a coral, he'll literally walk around it. It's amazing how he knows. And so the only thing I don't really feed much is the tuxedo urchin. So this is my rescue urchin. We did a video on this a while ago. This is a rescue urchin. Every other urchin that was in the tank at the store he came from died. Not this guy. I got him in time. So right now, he's enjoying a beautiful feast. He cleaned all the algae off of this clip, and I actually don't wash it. See how there's no actual nori in it right now, but it's full of algae and coralline algae as well. And you can see there's a nice clean strip of black there. So this urchin is eating all that off, and he's also eating the coralline off. And you see this nice beautiful orange spot on my frag rack right there? That's what that urchin did in 1 day. So he's doing his job. He's cleaning the tank, he's doing his thing, he's having fun, and he's healthy, and he's getting better and better every day. So awesome. So I don't have to force feed him. And then my pencil urchin that's right there, they're so cool. They hide during the day. They love to hide under rocks. A lot of people say they're not reef safe because in the last probably month or less than a month, he's knocked off 1 frag that wasn't glued down very well. No big deal. Most of my other corals have started to grow over. So there's not much for him to knock off, but he's really cool. And you can give him a little tiny piece of raw shrimp anywhere on his body and he'll grab it and slowly bring it to his mouth. So pretty cool. And the same thing over here in the coral jail, in the fish jail, is I have baby Fromia and a red sea tile Fromia. And same thing, piece of raw shrimp. Also there's pods. See that there, guys? That's sea urchin poop. Looks like sand. So there's my other spiny pencil urchin doing amazing. If he loses a spike or a spine, you can see they grow back. So that's a good sign. And yeah, this is what he does during the day. He hides. And then at nighttime, he'll come out and he'll eat this stuff. Same as the sea stars. They tend to stay away from the light during the day. And then look at that. He's wearing two hats. That's my other tuxedo urchin. And that's our pink collector urchin, who I actually, as you can see with this guy, he's eating a piece of shrimp I gave him, and so is he. So I don't feed them every day because I do want them to go around the tank and eat things that are natural to them. But I do substitute them anyway. And that's what I wanted to talk about today, guys, is go to your grocery store where they have lots of good seafood and get clams and get scallops and shrimp, all raw, and put a couple pieces in your tank. I haven't really noticed much of our nitrate increase because everybody eats it. But if you want to keep sea stars in little tanks like this, in urchins, well, you're gonna have to make sure that you're gonna give them food. And I don't mind doing it. I spend about $6 a week at the grocery store on seafood for these guys, like fresh seafood. And as you can tell, we have not lost one invertebrate since I have been doing this. And oh yeah, by the way, stay tuned because this tank's gonna be out of here in a little while. And on deck for Palm Sunday, guys, red mangroves coming up. Thanks for watching.